reference. I'm sure you guys love it. I think like Pokemon's big in India also, I think so. There you go. That's just me speculating. But the plane pass, the very first plane coming out over here, it is erangel 2.0. Also, if you guys did not know, if you were living under a rock, you might not know, but it is indeed erangel 2.0. Plane path is going to be very focused on the eastern edge. It's going to be between Savernia and Star for the northern side, and in between Military Base and Novo in the southern side. So we got a few drops we can be pretty, used to going into this one. A few drops we might actually know. The teams I know the most are actually not playing. This was going to be actually the unnamed and class, but that's completely A-OK. Kanina Power, in the past, they like to drop in Milta Power / Milta, so I believe they're going to try and drop around that location as a whole. And see how things will be going out for us indeed. Going to have a very early drop coming out from Zeus. They're going to be going straight toward the northern side of Rozhok. Shouldn't be too much of an issue for that. Overall, pretty good. We'll see. The northern side currently is very, very free. Like, you can see this entire area. Zaki, Northern George Pole, Shooting Range, Taverny, Starbuck, Kameshki. All this area is completely free. So I think here there's definitely potential for teams to maybe grab it. I mean, I'm definitely seeing Zeus do something here. Team number 10 is going to be Secret Jin. They're going to be slowly getting really close to Blue Bees. Japan team. Japanese team, not Japan team. That's not English. Loop's going to be dropping pretty central. Errolf is going to be the only team, actually, I believe, unless there's another team hidden underneath. But this should be the only team actually dropping onto Solnovka Island. And actually, talking about Solnovka Island, the circle's not going to be great for the island, as it will be going over to the more eastern edge, pretty central overall. So Kanina Power, they're going to go into Milta, as I mentioned. Godsend, also, they play around farm, so this is not going to be too out of the ordinary. We're going to be pretty much used to this one. So here are your drops coming out. But I'm going to go straight on over to team number 10, which is going to be Secret Jin versus another team that I believe is going to be Loops, if I load it properly. And they're going to be actually in the side of Prison. Actually talking about that, going to have Dadin going to be dropping out, playing out with that DP28. Looking for the early knockdown. Can he find it? Yes, he can. JGZ. Jesus Christ, that's a hard name to say. JGZ. That's a very good tongue twister. Going to be actually finding that initial knockdown, and he will be going for the push. Actually playing in first-person mode, which is really intriguing to me. I don't know if the lobby is put in first-person mode. If it is, I believe that's a mistake. We're supposed to be in third-person mode. But there you go. That's going to be one punch coming on through. And the very first kill going over to the boys. Now another fight's going to be happening here. We've got 4 angry men. A little bit spread in the early stages. Very unfortunate. They're going to go versus Power 888. Do you guys say Power 888 or Power 888? I believe both are okay. Suck, the man with some awesome Car 98 snipes happening in the PEC. I remember him. Absolute stomper performance. And now he's going to be going for the push to stops solo. Getting that one on his own. Careful, there's going to be shot from the back. Suck has gone M16 also, which is not really great. And there you go. Peeks from the window. Stops will find a headshot onto Suck. And that's going to be the kill confirmed. 4 angry men down to 2 players. One that I cannot say, because I cannot... I do not know Chinese, so I'm sorry, guys, but Svan is still alive. That I can say. Okay. And once again, guys, if you're asking where the hell is Imperium, Imperium is sleepy. Okay? Imperium is sleeping right now. So if you want to spam in the chat, Imperium, lazy bastard, you can do it. It's fine. I'll allow it, okay? Bully Imperium, guys. He's leaving me do this all alone. I'm so sad. People in chat saying Maxman win. You guys are insane. Much love. Okay, so it seems like we're having a little bit of a chase game happening, actually, here. 4 angry men are losing another one of their players down to only Svan. 33 Svan, so very big L in the early stage. That's a very big field span position. Overall, like northern side, Zeus did actually go for the northern wide rotation towards crates of George Pole, which I think is a good position. It is pretty far away from the plane path, so you can expect to be pretty safe, as Kowalski is actually going to find himself an initial knockdown forward. And I believe that's going to be the end. He's going to get flushed away. That kill will indeed get confirmed. There you have it. No game sound. There's no game sound. Ah, rip. No game sound. Very unfortunate. So I just know that because of the 5-minute delay. So what we'll have to do was no audio apparently for this first game. Hopefully I'll get it fixed for the next one. But unfortunately I cannot do much against that. But that's going to be Loops moving away from this fight. I do not know how I could potentially put the audio back in game. As I said, this is a very last second setup, so I hope that I'll get that fixed in the future, maybe for the next game. But it seems like we'll have to do is one game without audio and just my voice, which I believe is not the best. So very unfortunate. Full screen. I know you guys were asking for full screen. It's just a temporary overlay I was using. Okay, so I'm going to go over to It's over here, going over to Power. As I believe they might be chasing for the final player for Angry Men. For Angry Men, during PC, I think we're an extremely consistent team. They were able to take third position overall, right behind ELG and also Nova X Quest F. I think overall we had some good stuff coming up. Yeah, there's no game sound. Okay, very unfortunate for the in-game sound. I don't know if I can fix that in any way right now. I'll try a few things. I'll try and see if I can do something. Advanced soldier properties. There you go. Yes, I do not know how to I do not know how to get this fixed, unfortunately. So I am very sad right now. Because this should be normally working. Maybe wait, let me try something else. Let me try something else. Output, audio. Put this one on default. Disabled and apply. Will this work? I do not know. Hopefully it does. But we'll give it a shot anyways. Mid-rotations anyway is going to be having team number 7. That's going to be the good old boys of Nova. Going to get really close to Archer Gaming. They're just going to be cruising on by. Nice high ground position held down by Jimmy. Actually going to go for the push with that AKM. Looking for the fight versus Javian. Fabian, not Javian. What am I saying? I can't even speak English anymore. I'm stressed out because there's no audio, guys. But they're going to be going for a little bit of an aggressive push. It is Nova X Quest F overall. When they see a team nearby, they're going to try and go for the push eventually. Navi of Godsend, well, Navy, should I say, from Godsend. You've got Navi and Navy. Going to be a little bit confusing. It's actually going to be in a little bit of a tricky spot here. Tell me by now if the audio's back up. If not, I'll have to try and find a fix after this game because I cannot do much. But at least you have some gameplay. At least you have some video, which is cool. I got to say, at least that's a bare minimum. I'm still pretty happy with that one. There's a Nova just going to take their hard time. Also, like, Nova got a great position. It is high ground. So overall, they can do some really significant scouting from this position, which I do like. I think it's pretty good. So I'm a pretty big fan of this one. But are they going to go for the push eventually? Jimmy, you good, man? Seem like they're just going to park their cars and vehicles just to make sure they can rotate later on. But Godsend, they're going to be on the opposite side of this mountain. They definitely got the information. They're scouting from a distance with the DP-28s and everything. Just making sure they can keep them at a viable distance. Make sure that Nova are not going to go for a viable push later on down the line. It seemed like they actually... Wait, are they actually pushing Svan this entire way? No way. I'm actually going to go over to there because I find that really interesting. Later on. It's probably just going to hold one angle. And nothing too surprising for the time being. But I won't go over to Svan of 4 Angry Men. This one is going to be a little bit of a hard one. No in-game sound. Yeah, I know. No in-game sound, guys. I know. I'm sorry. I can't do much. I'm just a one-man army doing this. I'll try my best to get it fixed soon. But Svan seemed like they did definitely somewhat chase him down, and he's going to be cornered between this team and also between the water. So Svan's going to go a little bit downhill. Does get the information. Going to go for the spray. Can he find it? Oh, the last few bullets do not connect on Corpay. And now the information has been given over. He does get a nice shot from a distant headshot on the M4 for Svan. Now he's going to go for Corpay. Corpay probably going to be healing on the other side. Does hit it? Oh my god, Svan, what is happening? Switching it over to the AK, make sure he doesn't have to reload just yet. He's going to go for the grenade play, which I got to say is a pretty good idea. Make sure that Corpay can't heal off just yet. That grenade looks good. Is it going to connect? And he just forces him away from the tree with that grenade. Well executed from Svan. And that's going to be a double knockdown in a 1v3. Going over to Svan, he's going to go right for the flush. And during that time, Stops is going to go for his personal own man res. The flush does go on through. Svan is still going to keep on pushing. I'm going to remain on this POV because this guy is popping off. Versus Power 888. Can he find Stops? Peek and fire every single time. But be careful, you're going to get pushed on the right side. You're going to take a 1v2 head on. Gets the push, finds himself once. Svan in a 1v1 currently. Can he get it? Can he take a 1v3 clutch? No, he can't. And that'll be 4 Angry Men down. But still, Svan, what a push that was. What a great attempt. Woo. That was an interesting one. That was an intense move. Svan, I got to say, big round of applause on that one. That was really well executed. I know there's no sound, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got 15,000 people, 18,000 people screaming at me. No. My feelings are hurt, but it's fine. We'll try and get some audio very soon. These are not like official. This is just me alone, just doing my thing. Seemed like Kanina Power and Godsend are going to be clashing versus each other. Going to be seeing Alpha 7 Esports slowly making their way towards a good mountaintop. Like, after you do see Nova X Quest F, they did take this compound down south of their location. So I think this is a pretty decent spot. It is a good compound. You got good visibility on the surrounding areas. That thing is not all that shabby. But it seems like Jimmy is not really too interested in the compound. He's going to branch out a little bit. And you might have the rest of Alpha again here really soon. Game sound soon. I know, guys. No game sound. I'm going to cry. Okay, so Godsent, yeah, they just allowed Nova to really go down. Jimmy scouted. He went out, got the information on Archer. And now he understands that really can't move out too far. I mean, you got Archer and also Alpha. Alpha 7 Esports. So definitely a little bit of a tricky one. Okay, but please fix it in the next game. I'll try my best to get the audio fixed for the next game, guys. I'll try my very best to get everything fixed up. Going to go over to team number 11. This one's going to be Abrupt Slayers. It seems like they're going to be interested in going for a specific crash on this mountaintop. They're very spread, but so is the other side. So is the other team. Is actually going to be Aerowolf Limax. Nova X going to be pretty low. Going to have to heal up a little bit, but unfortunately for them, Aerowolf are so spread. They've got so many different angles to hold on to. Aspal, very low. One bullet will be enough to take him down. He's going to get pushed up. Inyo put the spray will come on through. Can he get it? No, he can't. Valve will get taken down. Aerowolf down to 3 players. Super Una just going to be leaving the scene instantly with a car rotation. This is a risky one, my friend. Down to 1/3 HP. Can he make it to the compound? He's so close yet so far. But it seemed like he will be able to make it far enough and he will be able to remain alive. But I do not know if that's something I can really say about the rest of his team. Potato. That would be a player Imperium would love to cast as he's Irish. It worked? Wait, you got audio? Do we have audio? Wait. We got audio! Guys, we got audio. I just realized because it's got 5-minute delay, I fixed it. I am such a genius. Guys, everyone in the chat say big brain Maxman, please. Thank you very much. There you go. Now we got the stream set up. We got actual good quality stuff. Woo! It worked. I am so smart. I'm a big boy. Look at me being a big boy, but Heaven is also a big boy. Ho, ho, ho. He's going to go for the push onto Aerowolf. It's good because he got a knockdown. He's trying to potentially get himself in a position to try and deny that res. So I think it's a really good way to position himself. The grenade onto Potato. Hey, if he's in the smoke, you don't have to spray it down. Oh my God. Potato get absolutely battered. And now they're going to be chasing the final play of Aerowolf. Oh, he's too far. Super Una. Going for the push here aggressively. They're going to go for the crash. Finds one. Finds a second. Super Una barely survives it. But as I say that, I jinxed it. And ASL will be able to find that kill at the very last second. What a clean one. Still, I've got to say, really good defense from Super Una. But unfortunately, it was just not enough. One more kill on Heaven X, and that would have been the end of this team of the Prep Slayers. Now the circle's going to be centering up once again. And overall, Godsent, I think, have potentially what is the best circle here, like the best position in the circle. They didn't move compared to Nova X Quest F, who did. They went in the compound down below, and I think that here, Godsent, they got really good amount of scouting and information. They can even go for a few sprays on Nova or even Arch Gaming if they really want to. But there's no reason to do that just yet. Just going to have a chill, a little bit of a laid-back moment. I'm going to go over to Rocket in Onyx. Is that an Owo? You see that? You see his name there? That's an Owo. He's a weeb. He watches anime. I like it. Go. I would love to have like an esports professional player like actually call himself like Owo or something, or Uwu. Just like that would be so funny. Come on, guys. That would be really fun. Now, really checking out positions, which are going to be a fun, good one. So once again, Godsent in a really good spot. Going to have Blue Bees actually going for the push eventually. I'm going to go over to their POV and see exactly what they're scouting for. They found a decent compound. They went for a 2-2 split to send the players forward in a really nice... Oh, wait, okay, Lufa is going to go aggressively for the push. They're going to stop midway up, which could be an issue if a team was actually on the east of their position, which is not the case. But here they're just going to send all their utility forward as Godsent trying to now move away. They understood they were getting pushed up by Blue Bees. So this fight is definitely not worth it. They're just going to go back to that shack they were coming from earlier. Blue Bees are going to remain in a decent spot. So yeah, what's the volume? Is the volume sound good? Thank you. Okay, if the game sound is too high, can you guys tell me? Also, normally I put it good, but I'm not 100% sure. So please tell me. I would love to know. Increase the volume, the in-game sound. Okay, just tell me what you guys want. I'll do it for you guys to enjoy the stream more. Circle's now going to be closing up very soon. I understand the Blue Bees were in a pretty tricky spot. They're actually going to get shot at by Abrupt Slayers. After taking a huge fight earlier versus Aerowolf, they already got himself 4 kills. Did lose Joker along the way, unfortunately. Now they're going to change their focus over onto Blue Bees. Actually hits the shot on the Mini 14. That was not a headshot, unfortunately. It was a body shot. Regiko is going to be struggling to hold that one solo, so he might need the rest of his team to try and assist and put down that pressure. Yeah. You guys are telling me it's sound, but it's because there's a 5-minute delay. So once again, there was a 5-minute delay. That's why I didn't know if there was sound or not. But seemed like we do have audio, which is making me happy chappy. So far, the circle's going to be closing up. Where's it going to go? There's a lot of room, actually, over on the more western side and southern side. There's only Abrupt Slayers that are currently in this location. And the circle's going to go right on top of Loops, actually, which is going to be a pretty big hardship for this lobby. We could see Power actually try and snatch a good position inside the circle. There's a good compound down south of the circle, so I think that here it might be Blue Bees. And as I say that, actually it seemed like Blue Bees are indeed going to go for this compound down south, that this is a really smart play. So I think overall, yeah, Blue Bees definitely having a really good idea. This is really good scouting. They had the information. They knew this compound was free earlier. And just like, well, this compound is free. We're just going to rotate inside the compound, take a southern position, and potentially even gatekeep teams like Abrupt Slayers in the southern side, or even Godsend if they do want to rotate in the southern side. But talking about southern side, we're going to go over to the northern side, the complete opposite, where we're going to have apparently a big boy fight actually break out. Wait, oh, there he is. Okay, there's actually 2K that's going to be just chilling in the back there, apparently. Zeus going to be actually finding himself one nice headshot along onto team number 8, which is going to be Archer Gaming. In a pretty decent compound, I do have to say. Archer Gaming are looking good, but Loops also from the underground section, from Shelter, could still get a little bit of involvement if they really want to. But normally then we'll have some music after this game. Hopefully music will be good also. I'm waiting for 2K to see when he's going to decide and strike on this push, which could be happening eventually along this game. Blue's just chilling in Shelter. I like that one. But 2K, what does he have loot-wise? Okay, he's just got a grenade in hand. He's just going to be... He doesn't know what to do. He's just like, I don't know how to play this one. Also, one reason why he has a grenade in hand is to make sure his weapon doesn't clip through the wall, and he doesn't get spotted that way. It's the good way to just remain hidden for the time being. Oh, Leon. Okay, what's happening there, Leon? Leon, what are you doing, mate? Okay, seems like we're going to have a little bit of a crash on the southern eastern side. Going to go over to Blue Bees, taking that fight versus Abrupt Slayers. Abrupt Slayers slowly going down one by one. Down to now only Heaven X, as Nova's going to be bleeding to his doom. Oh, wait, actually, no. Nova X is actually able to get it, but he's going to get pushed up by Blue Bees. I think that is indeed what's going to happen. Look at that auto box deploy. Is they're just going to try and surround him. Heaven X able to get the res on Nova, but like, look at that. Ray Joko is going to go for a high ground position up north. They're just going to surround this team of Abrupt Slayers, giving them no chance whatsoever of actually making it out alive. But Nova is actually able to heal up in really good fashion. Good grenade. He is in a dip, so that means grenade could potentially be happening in really big fashion. Go for the spray. Nova finds one up to Divine. The flush is instant. Lufa now, unfortunately, solo on this specific side of the push. He's going to get joined up by Ato-chan very soon. Grenade onto Nova, looking like it's cooked really good. Oh, no, unfortunately collides with the tree. He will go for the push, and Lufa will connect it. So now on the other side, they're down to only one player. It's going to be Heaven X, and he's going to get mowed down by Lufa. Picks up a double kill versus Abrupt Slayers. Will go also for the raise on Reijiko. God damn it, I can't speak English, guys. I'm stressed out, okay? But they do find himself the double frag over to the side of Blue Bees. So Blue Bees definitely looking good on their rotation and their aggressive plays also. But during that time, 2K is just not... Oh, he spots him out! No, he goes for it! 2K finds it! But he will go down. Nice jump shot coming out on the opposing side of Icy of Zeus. Now they find it. That's going to be it. This team will be eliminated in 8th position. The circle will have to shift once again. And it's going to be going on top of Loops once again. Loops are getting gifted this circle. But I'm going to go to Nova, XQSF. They're going for Breach upon team number 8. And that is going to be Archer Gaming. They were knowing each other, their position for very long now. But Archer are going to have to defend this one properly. They did take the initial knockdown onto one play. Can't go for the flush just yet, unfortunately. But Nova, they got 2 of their players down. It's going to be Cool Boy and Order. Down, Paraboy. Going to go for the grenade. Knocks it down. Actually, no, he's going to confirm his ally. Paraboy kills his teammate. Paraboy gets taken down, and that is going to be Nova XQuestF taken down by Archer Gaming in that good old compound breach. Archer defending that one really good. They used it properly because if you play behind a wall, grenades are predominant, and they did put themselves at risk at staying in a position like this for too long. So Nova did go down eventually. And that was just a clean defense coming out from Archer Gaming. I enjoyed it every single second of that one. Only 6 teams remain. You got Zeus, Archer Gaming, Godsent, Loops, Blue Bees, and also Alpha 7 Esports that are going to try and enter through the eastern side. We'll see exactly what we're dealing with. It seems like Godsent, they want a piece of this circle, they want a piece of this cake. So they're going to be making their way inside the circle. Icy's going to go down to the hands of... wait, actually, who got the knock there? I think it was Loops that actually found it. But Loops, once again, they were gifted a circle, but this is not a great position to be gifted a circle into. Reason why is shelter. You don't have too many areas to peek from. And it is really a tricky spot to hold on to. Kirovsky going to look for Marley. Can he find it? No, he can't. But though, Luther of Blue Bees is going to go down. Luther, let's not forget, old player of Reject Scarlet. And he's going to get confirmed away by V2. Go to Sung there, as I believe he's about to get flushed out. Alpha got a good high ground position, so Alpha 7 Esports really can take a toll on these teams. The smokes are good for Arch Gaming, but are they going to be enough? No, they're not. Oh, Swaggerin is going to find himself that knock through the smoke, and Zeal actually going to be joining up on that spray to get the pressure down onto Archer. So Archer really in a really tricky spot. Like, they got those smokes, which is buying him a lot of precious time. If Law's got a grenade, that might be a viable option if he had a few grenade spots to play with. Oh, okay. Nice weapon there. Don't see this one too often. A few snipes are going to be coming on through. The circle is going to be going into its final phases very soon, guys. Fights are still going to be ensuing in really big fashion. Archer going to be mowed down out in 6th position to the hands of Zeus. Icy doing some work for his team. A few SLR shots, trying to find a few opening frags if he can. But now, really, they got to go for the push eventually. They're on the edge of the circle. They know there's a very slim chance of the circle actually going in the favor of Zeus. But they have to think, how are we going to approach the circle? How are we going to go for the push eventually? The earlier, the better. But unfortunately, he's in a position where they are not dictating what's happening. The circle's going to be closing up in 3, 2, 1. The circle actually goes on top of Loops once it loops. Man, the Americas teams are really lucky on these first circles. Jesus Christ. They're looking good. Regioko is going to be in a good spot too. Going to go for the molly play potentially in Sena Sena. Looking to potentially find those sprays. He is still one of the 2 last players. Got Ato-chan around the corner if he wants to. They're playing as a 1-1 split, which I'm not against. I like it. Sena taken down almost to half health. But Sena will be able to survive the encounter. Now that Regioko lost that surprise factor, I would just say leave that fight. It is definitely not worth it. So I would say just regroup back, make it back to your teammate Ato-chan, and you should be completely fine. As Ato-chan is taking another fight versus Godsent, but the circle is going to be closing up. He has to get into the car. Very sexy skin, by the way. I'll just say that. But they already got themselves 7 kills for Blue Bees. Huge in this very first game on erangel. Now he's going to try and crash inside the circle, try and create himself a makeshift compound with that car, crash into a tree. But Marley's got a great off angle as he's going to be spotted away. Playing with the Car 98, looking for the heads of Loops or Zeus. I hope to get anything just yet. Icy going to do a lot of work for his team. Waiting for things to get a little bit more spicy. Wait for the teams to start pushing forward. Here, they're all going to make inside shelter. And this is the reason why I said shelter sucked. Like, here, Kirovsky is literally stuck. He cannot go out. If he goes out, Zeus on in a position, Godsent on the other. There's no way Loops can make it out from this underground section of shelter. Carrillo could still do something from his position in that shack, but it's going to be a really tricky one. Going to go over to Rage as he's trying to make his way down heel. Lucky enough, he's got the little dip he can hide behind from the other team on the side of the mountain. Which is going to be Alpha 7. I think he spotted Marley for a sec. Yeah, unfortunately, Marley is going to be a little bit too far away in a distance. He's not going to be spotted out just yet. So we're going to have an actual shelter finish on this first game, which is absolutely mental to me. Shelter finish is going to be indeed happening. Godsent, Marley in a really decent spot. So many sprays coming on through. Not much is going to be happening. You got a little bit of like some little up and downs in the terrain, so you can definitely like get some good peeking spots. It's still going to be a really hard one to play with. As the circle is going to be shifting once again, we're going to be heading into phase 7 very soon. As where is it going to be going? Is it going to be going once again for the PMPL America's team of Loops, or is it going to go for another for the first time? And it will actually be pretty central, so I think we might actually have a heal off in this game. As you say that, Godsent, Ice is going to get a great grenade onto Reeves. Can they maybe end this entire team? Can they put the nail in the coffin for Godsent? Seemed like they're able to get the res. Reeves will get put back on his feet, which is great. He's going to go for the spray. Reeves, what? Reeves, why are you spraying when you haven't had time to rest, my dude? And Rockets will go down to the hands of Blue Bees player 8-0-Chan right afterwards. These two players are not going to get resed up. It's all going to be in the hands of Marley of Godsend, which is going to stay. Once again, Team Belly qualifying through the EMEA League into the PUBG Mobile Global Championships. It's great to see them here. Blue Bees still waiting. Seemed like they did hold on to their smokes for a pretty long period of time. Can he get the kill confirmed? Can they get up to double digits in this first game? Will be huge to see if they can actually pull that one through. Grenade's going to be flying by 8-0-Chan. Unfortunately, that car is exploding, but now he can actually use this car as a good defensive position. As Regioko is actually... They don't expect Regioko to be in this position. He just ran. They got the information. They know where he is. They spot Carrillo of Loops, actually, as Zeus. They are going to be actually moving on forward. Zeus just full sent in the center. Two players get knocked away. Icy left as a one-man team. The grenades are going to be flying on by. Godsend have Marley in a really decent spot to potentially just nade down the team of Zeus. Now Loops finds himself a great nade. Eroski doing some work. That's going to be Zeus out in 5th position. Alpha 7, Blue Bees, Godsend, and Loops. 4 teams remaining in this very first game of the scrims. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. If you want me to change anything, please don't hesitate to tell me. But this game is now in its closing and final moments. Alpha 7. They got like the 4-man advantage, which here is going to be giving them such a good advantage here. The northern side is pretty much free, but Loop's got also a shack, and I don't think that anyone is going to be close enough to throw grenades in their shack. Maybe Marley if he just snakes it through, but really I think that Loop's are in a spot where they can just snake and just remain alive and play the survival game, which I would definitely personally pull off if I were in their situation. Dragon behind that shack, behind that crate, not a shack actually, behind a crate. Gonna be just a beacon of light for his team, trying to get as much information as possible. As Rayjoko gonna be spotting out, Senna. As also Vichi's gonna go down. Alpha 7 gonna be down to 2 players, gonna be Law and Swaggen. Spot out Carrillo, but Carrillo is not gonna be pushing out of that shack just yet. Now that man advantage of Alpha 7 has been rendered almost useless, but it's still a 2v1v1. Only 3 teams still remain. Blue Bees did get eliminated in fourth position, it was indeed. But Alpha 7, they're actually maybe going to pull off the double raise. Like, they got Senna back on his feet. V22K might actually get rezzed up too, which is indeed going to be the case. And now this is a fight for second position. Will it be Marley taking second spot, or will it be Carrillo of Loops taking a second position? Because this should be a chicken dinner over to Alpha 7. There's no doubt in my mind they'll be taking this one. As Law's going to go for a little bit of a push with the buggy, try and get himself in a more aggressive position. Going to spot up Marley, and he gets it. Law finds it. Now he's down to 1 player of Loops. It's going to be Carrillo. 3rd position over to the Godsend boys. Carrillo just going to be locked in this shack. Trying to go for the last second heal off. That is his final first aid kit, and then he's going to have to take a 1v3. Actually, a 1v2. 2 players got knocked away. Going to push into the blue. Can he get it? Almost able to find Swaggen, but he will not be able to connect that final knockdown, and that will be it. Alpha 7 Esports will find himself the very first chicken dinner of the PUBG Mobile Global Championship scrims. Congratulations. There you go. Normally you should be able to hear the music too if everything works good.